Hi, my name's Ilene Guido. I work in social media and am also a medical assistant and a wellness coach. I am 50 years old and I'm so happy to be on. Let me tell you a little bit more about Ilene Guido. So here we go. All right, so what's it like working in social media? It's a lot of fun. It's something I've never done before and something I've always had an interest in. As soon as the internet has popped up and all the marketing and advertising, and you can use it for good. There's a lot of things that you can do to build awareness, and that means building awareness for things in your community and also building awareness for brands. You know, all the things that we know and buy and purchase today, it's because of brand awareness and the companies and agencies behind it letting you know more about the product and services. So it's really enjoyable. Well, right now we're conducting this interview during the COVID-19 corona pandemic, and it has not really affected my work. If anything, it has given us an opportunity to do more for those in the community and around us. We are helping smaller to mid-sized businesses improve their online presence and creating more content for them and building their brand so that they can be ready through this pandemic and come out the other side hopefully doing a whole lot better. So what I do throughout the day, I'm proud to say that I wear quite a few hats. I am the assistant to the owner, Katrina Texador, and that entails a lot of administrative behind the scenes stuff. You know, documents and things, emails that need to go out. I also speak with prospective clients, letting them know about our services and how we can help them build their business, their online presence, create plans, things of that nature. Also, there is some copywriting involved with regards to the ads and postings that go up on certain platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. And so that's a lot of fun. There's story posts. Those are quite enjoyable as well. Yes, I have a podcast called Conversations with Ilene. It's been up for a little over a year. I started last March, and I always wanted to do that. I've been a big fan of journalism and learning, and always interested in ways of bringing people in, giving information out, helping each other. I think I have a heart of service, if I could say so, and it's just a great outlet and a platform. And I thought, well, if other people are doing it, why can't I? So I went ahead and started with just the trailer, and it was funny because before the actual podcast, let me rewind. Before the actual podcast, I was doing live videos and videos on Facebook, Conversations with Ilene. Just things about the community and observations about life, things I was going through, things I was speaking with about my friends and family, and started putting those videos up there. And thought, well, the good segue is to go ahead and do it into a podcast. And that's how that came about. And I am really happy with it. I have a pretty decent following. I have people in the United States, Singapore, Germany, the UK, and I have one other, oh my goodness, another country. Oh, I'm so sorry. Germany, Singapore, UK, the US, and I believe Canada. So it's a pretty good mix, and the demographic seems to be right now, my biggest demo is women the ages from 35 to 60. So that's kind of a big gap there, like about 30 some odd years. I do have a couple of 20 somethings that listen. I guess it all depends on what you're interested in. There are some men that listen as well. A lot of it is, like I said, family oriented, things that are happening in the community, current events, just my crazy thoughts and antics. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, I love this next question. If my life was a book, what would it be called? I'm actually giving away trade secrets here answering this question. No, I've actually thought about that. I have a couple of pages, a draft, and the book would be entitled Perfectly Imperfect. Oh, this question's a little bit tougher. It's a good one. If I could work with anyone in the world, who would it be? Let's see. I would have loved to have been able to work with Princess Diana. I was always fond of her, even as a child. And Maya Angelou, who also passed, it was another wonderful person. A lot, very soulful people that give from the heart. I think that anyone in that realm that has that capacity would be great to work with. As far as alive today, I don't know, I think Michelle Obama would be nice to get to know and work with. Certainly any of today's great motivational speakers would be nice. Local celebrities here in Orlando, I wouldn't mind sitting down with Vanessa Eccles or Yvette Broussoil or Nancy Alvarez. For the radio, my faves, Ellis and Tyler from Z88.3 in the morning. Hey guys! Hope from the Z as well. So there are a lot of people I'd like to work with. So I'm hoping that one day I'll get to do that. What would I tell people in my age group? as they get older that they think they have to settle. No, you don't. I was there for a while, actually a lot earlier in my mid 30s, and so I was like, oh, but then you realize without continual learning, I mean, what's the point? I mean, we're here for whatever time we have, enjoy it, learn, teach. I mean, experience life. Don't just let it happen to you. Yeah, a lot of things happen in your life, but experience that is, oh man, that's the spice, that's the juice, that's what we're here for. It's wonderful. You don't have to settle, and you're never too old to learn new things. So I don't want to hear it. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. That's for young kids and stuff like that. As far as podcasting, video, social media, all that other stuff, don't just leave it for someone else. If you're interested, do it. Find out more about it. I'm still learning about a lot of things, and I'm happy I did. And I'll continue to do so, God willing. What's it like being a wellness coach? It is very rewarding. I enjoy helping the people that I work with. What we do in the beginning is figure out their why. Once you do that, let me explain that. Figuring out your why is why it's important for you to get healthier right now in this moment, and what struggles you've been working with, and we create a plan and help them follow it week to week. Some weeks are better than others, just like there are a lot of other things in life. Some days are better than others. And when I work with my dieters, I let them know that I'm human too. Having that human interaction, letting them know that every day is not going to be a success, but looking at the overall picture, and that there are non-scale victories. It's not always about the number on the scale. It's about how you're feeling, how you are working towards that goal. It's a whole thing to embrace, and I enjoy it. What made me choose my varied occupations? I think that over time, they sort of chose me. It's all part of who I am. As I've grown and evolved as a person, I've tapped into things that are part of my personality. I've always been creative, written stories, spoken word, connected with people. That is a big thing for me. Always nurturing. I am the oldest child in my family, so and one of the older grandkids on either side of the family. So you've got a lot of people behind you that you kind of learn to take care of and watch out for. So that kind of explains the medical field, and I guess even the motivational speaking. So yeah, I think that those occupations presented themselves when I was ready, and you've just got to be open to that. What I'd like to have the audience take away from this interview is that life is to be experienced, not just endured. Age is just a number, because as long as we have the attitude of, I'm going to take that chance, I am going to learn something new, teach something, be kind to someone, that's why we're here. And opportunities will present themselves, and it's okay if you've had a few different career choices. I mean, we're finding out right now with the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic that things change and we have to adapt. So, yeah, in all the adapting to life, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Be kind to one another. And just live your life to the best, because we're only here once. You can connect with me on a varied number of social media platforms. On Facebook, Conversations with Ilene. On Instagram, also Conversations with Ilene. On Twitter, that's a little bit different. On Twitter, it's Convos with Ilene. And my podcast is available on Anchor, Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Podbeam, Overcast, and a couple of others. So you can just type in Conversations with Ilene and you'll find all of those. And you can also find me on LinkedIn at Ilene Guido, IleneGuido. Years from now, what I'd love for people to remember about me is that I made a difference in their lives somehow. Be it something I said, something I did, that I lived my life the best I could with what I had, that I never gave up, that I nurtured and spoke to people with kindness more than not, because we're not perfect, and that somehow I hope and pray that my being on this planet and being around people was just something that they hold dear to their heart. And for my 3 children especially, I hope that I gave them more of me that was good than wasn't. And to take those things, move forward, and do that for someone else.